Mahalo viewers! Welcome back to Super Geek Stream. We're not wearing shoes.
No, I'm not either.
Our friends at Blackberry, they're making a new phone.
We're friends with them?
We're homies.
Oh.
Not friends, not officially.
We're
We're
homies.
coming out with a new phone with a new OS for it. Blackberry 10.
Ran a train through us.
And this is funny because, well, it's not funny. I feel bad for them because it's like they're coming out with the new phone.
It's kind of like
in
that
the
friend in
market
the wheelchair
that's
that
like,
you can
they're jumping into a swimming pool full of concrete. And they ain't
What was Blackberry 9 and 8 and 7?
Well, the Blackberry curves and stuff. They haven't done anything for 2 years. This is the first phone in 2 years. And
it was a blind
how they're
kid
gonna make it.
trying to pick out their porn. That's what 7 and 9 and 8 was.
That's what it was. But I don't know what they're gonna do because Android. They're taking
Blackberry's
over.
now for like cricket.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
They're
like
cricket
they're
phone.
like
The cheap phone.
yeah, the cheap kind of phones you buy now.
Metro and stuff.
It's a free phone.
I'm switching to Metro because Cain Velasquez is on there.
He is on Metro PCS. So are we. But I don't know. I don't see what they're gonna do. 'Cause
Totally sold out.
It's impossible for it to come in. And if they do it, they gotta do something good. And it's gonna be a lot smaller OS.
I mean,
so they don't have to
people-
push quad core processors on the phones, which is pretty good. So maybe they're doing something right. Maybe they're not. But
There's such a small market for the BlackBerry interface in the first place. Like the whole little roll thing, the keyboard. Nobody wants that anymore.
they're changing it up.
They want it.
I think it's gonna be a whole new.
It's gonna
Blackberry
be brand
now.
new?
Different,
Yeah.
it's a different thing.
Oh, nice.
Why would they gonna keep it the same thing?
I don't know.
They're trying to.
They've done it for the past 6 years. So
They've been.
But like I said, I mean, not people buy a BlackBerry. I mean, who has a BlackBerry? I mean, I haven't seen anybody with a BlackBerry.
I've actually met somebody that bought a BlackBerry.
I know
because
people
they
who
wanted-
like them.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
They have
Like
a
Andy,
following.
he likes.
Yeah. Frankie has a BlackBerry, and it's this thing. I'm like, all right, dude, go for it. I don't like it. But
You're not my friend
what
anymore.
do you guys think about the new BlackBerry coming out? I mean, are you gonna check it out at all? Maybe wait for your friend to get it, or are you just gonna be a cunt?
So video games, bigger problem than guns.
You think so?
I don't think so.
He sounds like a senator all of a
I
sudden.
believe him.
Says Senator Alexander
Fuck him.
from Tennessee.
Guy's an idiot. No, but I get where he's coming from.
No.
So I'm gonna agree with him.
You're in the middle.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you, but I get what you mean.
I know what you mean. Games are violent. They're very violent. They've been getting worse, and nowadays they look so real. You might as well go try it for real. You're like, oh,
I
fuck it.
guess,
It's
yeah.
the same feeling.
No, don't do that.
But it's the army's fault. They're trying to brainwash American kids so that way you can send them out to go kill not American kids that grew up without video games.
There is this one game though that I think is kind of like wrong. Heist. I think it's called Heist, or that is it called Heist?
Which one is
For
it?
PSN, you basically go and rob a bank
Oh,
and
yeah.
shoot people and stand off. Like that's weird. Yeah.
Well, I can see it, like some games, like The Last of Us. They said they put it so violent so that way you avoid killing people. So that way you can be like, well, if I kill this guy that's trying to steal my animal, then I'm a bad person because it's so violent. So there's some developers who put violence
No, but
As a
for reasons.
measure.
But with
Yeah.
Heist, I see it as like you play
Unnecessary.
Heist, you're gonna like.
You have to.
I'm gonna
bro.
want to rob a bank now. I know more or less like you know what to do. I
We're,
guess
so,
it's
we're
like
slowly being hated
it's like a
by
plan.
humans.
You're preparing yourself for like a real life heist.
Exactly. Yeah, and I mean that's what I'm saying. There's some games out there that
But
promote.
there's no correlation.
But nowadays, everybody's fucked up. All the kids are on their antidepressants and they're all fucking and shit. They don't know what the fuck's going on, so they're processing that. Oh, it's the same thing. They're being brainwashed. I'm being brainwashed. I'm brainwashed.
I'm not.
I think we should look at...
I stick to E-rated games.
Oh, E10? Maybe.
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 Closest I so E10.
Do you think it's a problem? Because if it is, what game do you
Yeah,
think? What's the most
Alexander,
violent violence game you played, do you think?
And do you agree with the senator?
Mr. Alexander.
Do we give everybody guns or do we give everybody games
Do you
about guns?
He does not think that the Wii U is a next-gen console.
Does anybody?
I don't think anybody. I mean, I've asked people what they think the Wii is, and they literally think the Wii U. Yeah, I just made the same mistake. They think that it's the Wii, but
Like
better.
Tablet.
But they don't. They have no idea that it's a tablet. They have no idea what it does. They just know it's the Wii.
Have they marketed it as well? Like the Wii? There's no marketing.
Well, the Wii had marketing already on its own, and I mean, people wanted it because it was the first motion controller thing.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And it was fun. It was fun for like the first 2 weeks.
Man, Nintendo's gonna like
They need to
shut
do
you guys up when they bring
I want
out
them
their new
to-
shit.
I
You're gonna
want
be
them
sucking
to
their
so
dicks.
bad.
I want them to.
I want them to show me out.
I want them to
With
really
their
bad.
dicks.
He
You think
loves
they'll do it? You think
Nintendo.
they'll do it?
I thought Nintendo.
He does. But, I mean, it explains why EA hasn't supported them that much. They've only given them Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3, they give them Arkham Asylum. That's not EA, but they've been getting basically PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 games. And EA, I guess, doesn't want to support them that much when it comes to fucking sucking dick, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's 'cause
When it
they're
comes to
stupid.
games and content.
They should have thought of that before they became this company that sucks asshole. It's not fun.
It isn't at all.
I'm disappointed.
It sucks dick. Do it again?
I want them to show that. We
Do it,
ate
sucking.
a dragon.
Do it.
You're a pro.
Dragon.
Frosted Flakes
We're
and
there,
banana.
we're talking about.
Oh, you had. Oh, when we had sex.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
okay.
time.
Yeah.
Roy passed out. You took advantage of him. No, YouTube. The channel YouTube. The website of YouTube. They're thinking about adding subscriptions to the thing. I mean, yeah, they have subscriptions, but not, they're thinking about making you pay $1 to $5 to subscribe to certain channels.
Netflix it up a little bit.
And it's individually. It's not. It's
Is
not
it
a
indivisible?
subscription to YouTube. No, it's
But if you don't
individual
subscribe,
channels.
you can still watch, no?
That's the thing. They're thinking about doing that, and I don't know how they're gonna control the whole piracy
I think what they want to do.
issue.
Have you guys tried Amazon Prime? By any chance?
No.
I'm not.
Amazon Prime offers a streaming service where you can see any movie, any fucking show, and basically YouTube has a bunch of movies where you pay like $1 and you can watch them.
Yeah.
Maybe what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you content, all that content, and you pay like $5 a month.
They're doing individual channel subscriptions, and they're $25 to start off, and you're gonna have to pay about $1 to $5 per subscription for those channels. And I mean, why don't they just make one YouTube channel where they can put all this stuff, or like you were saying?
Mhm.
I think it's a dumb idea. It's not gonna work unless we end up making more money.
What's in concept, isn't it?
Then we'll be good. Yeah, it's a rumor, but
So China's leaders are thinking about like getting rid of the ban on video game consoles, which I did not know that they had video game console bans.
they have-
Which kind of sucks for them.
they had certain things on there they can use. They had bans on everything, without being one of them. And it's finally them moving up in towards a better.
I read a comment though. Someone was saying that now they're gonna make their cheap knockoffs of like
Yeah.
Xbox.
Well,
yeah.
they do right now.
Yeah.
So that's the only way they get consoles and like nice. I guess the ban would really help people a lot to get actual games and stuff.
Products. Yeah.
Well, supposedly, according to this comment that I read too, that
You
they
know
do
what?
sell them. It's just that they don't really enforce the law when it comes to like, oh, well, you can't sell that here.
We gotta slow them down. They're getting too smart.
Their eyes
too
are
smart.
opening.
They're gonna start open. You want their eyes open, because then they're just awake.
Wake up that
So you
time.
gotta distract them. Let them play some Call of Duty. Let them play some. What's that game? Skyrim. I've never played that game.
Yeah,
Never.
you lived it.
Year. But that's cool.
I mean, maybe they should start banning stuff here. I mean, with the whole guns. I mean, ban video game consoles
You
here.
should ban bad people.
You should have to have it.
They should minority report the motherfucker and get the fuck out of here. Send him to China. Just saying.
No.
Why not?
Oh,
You like China?
they don't like us.
I like that.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
oh.
it's time for the quickie.
Got mesmerized.
Alright. Now for the quickie.
Oh, I go first.
Well, it just wouldn't be right if I started talking right after introducing.
All
That
right.
was so
Or I
lovely.
could, should I?
That's so lovely.
Now for the quickie. So the first time Facebook is being used on your phone than actually on a computer. So Facebook Mobile, we're changing the world slowly.
I would think people use it more on their phone because not everybody's at home all the time.
Exactly.
So
It's
I
about
don't see why
time.
that's not actually up
A common-
now.
Yeah.
starting yet.
In Microsoft Surface tablet news, apparently 64 gigabytes will only that'll be usable will only be 24 gigabytes, and it's gonna be priced at $800 and only 24 gigabytes will be usable.
That's just dumb. I mean, my laptop uses like a terabyte. I'm already like almost halfway done with it, and
What are you
I have a lot of
doing?
movies in there. I'm like, what am I gonna do with a
24
Surface tablet?
Yeah, why would you pay? Some guy was arguing with me the other day.
$800 too. I'm like, that's.
That's
I'd rather get a hard drive for like $1,000. I mean, $100 and get a terabyte, so I could store shit on there.
Exactly.
Tablet.
You're smart, man. You're a smart man.
Also, the new iPad. I think the iPad 2. 126 gigs, $800 also. I mean, that's a lot more better than the Windows tablet.
Yeah.
And you can
126
use
gigs.
all of that probably.
Pretty much all of that, yeah.
And I hate Apple, and that's awesome. That's fucking brilliant.
Well, Microsoft just dropped the ball.
Big time. They dropped.
Close.
Okay.
Hey, appreciate you guys watching. We love you. You come into my living room every week, and you see us here, and this is us, guys. Go. I don't know.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like,
Don't
comment,
listen to him.
We're not
everything.
wearing shoes.
Don't dislike. If you want
We're not.
dislike too, I don't care. I don't even watch my own
Talk shit
videos
about
either.
us.
So
Share the videos.
dislike.
Subscribe to us.
I dislike my own videos.
Ask me what happened to me because that's all you guys ask.
Yeah.
I fell in the volcano.
I threw him in a volcano.
You remember that guy from Tekken, the Hachi scene? That was me
That's what happened.
before they cloned me.
Hey, subscribe, bitches.
Like, I'll take.
This isn't there.
No, go.
Is it on? The camera there?
Wait,
It's all white people, kids, white kids taking
What?
antidepressants, and they're like, oh, I need to cut my wrist.
You don't see us
jump off of
Mexicans,
bridges.
black people, burn
We
people
eat
do that.
tacos.
You don't. You,
Fuck,
you
I'm
don't,
a race.
You're a racist.
I'm mind
You're not a
blown.
race.
Whoa.
You don't see us there. Like,
There.